Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing amazing. I want to start this video out by talking about some first world influencer drama. And this influencer is getting dragged left, right, and center over on TikTok right now. And that influencer goes by the name of Taraswrld. You guys know who Taraswrld is? We talked about her before on this channel. She was the influencer that had like a house party, invited a bunch of people over. I think Lila was there, who used to be friends with Tana as well as Brooke. Maybe they are friends again. I don't know. You guys know how influencers are so fickle. Well, she was the influencer that had that house party and then uploaded a video to TikTok saying that they found some drugs in her living room after the fact. And everyone in LA just knows that you don't do drugs around her, because if you even think of pulling anything out that's going to look like you do a line, she's going to give you a speech. She's going to tell you why they're bad for you. She's going to tell you why you shouldn't be doing it, which honestly is a good thing. But how fucking annoying, right? You're trying to get a little high and here comes this bitch. You shouldn't be doing that. Oh my God, narc. Anyways, I digress. Taraswrld is in a little bit of drama right now because she uploaded this TikTok where she was talking about Stagecoach. Now we know it's festival season. Coachella just ended. Really not a lot of drama that came along with Coachella this year, at least that I have seen. And honestly, I didn't see any drama from Manny MUA, and you guys know that he is always giving us his annual lie to the brand about what he has on his face so he gets like some tickets, you know? So getting back to Tara, she's getting dragged right now in her comment section and is being told that she is completely out of touch with her audience base. She uploaded a TikTok talking about Stagecoach and how she wanted to go. She will then go on in the video to tell you that she had a few brands reach out to her because she's really been working on like brand outreach this year. She wants to go to Stagecoach, so she was reaching out and was like, hey, maybe we could work together with these brands. Two of them bit, two of them gave her offers. One of them she decided to go with because basically they were just going to pay for all of her accommodations. I would like to point out, she literally uploaded a 3-minute long TikTok bitching about the fact that she might not be able to go to Stagecoach because these brands have not gotten back out to her. She went through all the processes, gave them all the information. They have not responded. She's extremely stressed out right now because she might have to pay to go to Stagecoach herself. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking like, okay, maybe Stagecoach is a lot of money. She uploaded this 3-minute long video bitching about Stagecoach in front of her mansion in California. All of her content, you see her gorgeous house and all that, but you telling me that you cannot splurge a little bit to go to Stagecoach? You're shocked that people are upset with you in the comment section saying that you're out of touch?
I have another whiny influencer rant. Well, I'm not whining, and it's not really a rant. I am just so frustrated. So I have been putting in some serious hours this year trying to get brand sponsorships for festivals because festivals are expensive, and if you had the tools to go to festivals for free, you would utilize them to the best of your ability as well. Okay, I can't even tell you how many brands I've reached out to this year for like Coachella and Stagecoach. I would say close to 100 brands I've reached out to, and I have like different pitches for everyone. I don't just copy and paste the same message when I'm like outreaching to brands for festivals. I customize it to them. I come up with different ideas depending on the brand, so each like pitch that I make is custom. So it takes a long time. I've been working really hard at this because festivals are expensive. And I don't get shit handed to me, okay? A lot of the influencers that go to festivals for free, brands are just in their email, like, we want to send you to Coachella. I don't get that. I have to reach out to the brands myself and beg, and I get rejected a lot, and that's okay. 2 brands said yes to me for Stagecoach. 2. One of them was offering me just tickets, and then the other brand was offering me tickets and accommodations. So obviously I said yes to the tickets and accommodations brand, and I love this brand. I've been working with this brand since summer of 2020 when I first started TikTok. They are obsessed with me. I'm obsessed with them. I have done countless amount of brand deals with them. I love them so much. We have a great relationship. So when they said yes to this partnership, this was like 2 weeks ago maybe, I invited my best friend from Rhode Island. Her name is Olivia. I invited her to be my +1 at Stagecoach. I got her flight for her. We have our outfits already. We're going to Stagecoach, okay? My manager and this brand have been emailing back and forth, talking about deliverables, talking about all the stuff. They emailed me last Tuesday and said, okay, we're ready to confirm on our end if you can confirm these deliverables. We replied immediately and said, yep, everything sounds good. They have not answered since last Tuesday, and I am just so beyond frustrated because Stagecoach is I'm leaving in 3 days. And obviously I said no to the other brand because this brand said yes. I stopped outreach because I was relying on this brand to answer. And like, they like pretty much confirmed it. They were just like, okay, like just confirm these deliverables and then like we're all ready to go. They haven't answered since Tuesday. And I don't know what to do. We've sent them like 2 emails a day. I just DM them on Instagram like, hey, like Stagecoach is in 3 days, and like all of the Airbnbs are like getting booked up. They're so expensive. I don't know what to do because I'm going to Stagecoach. Me and my girl already have our outfits. I got her flight booked. Like, we're so excited. We're sobbing on the phone every day. Like, we're going to Stagecoach, so I just don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. Do I like reach out to other brands? Stagecoach is in 3 days. 3. And they just stopped answering, and I'm so confused because I've been working with this brand for like 4 years and they love me and I love them. So I find it hard to believe that they're like ghosting me on purpose. I don't know what to do. I want to go to Stagecoach with them. I love them, but I'm just confused. I just love going to festivals because A, it's so fun. It's a festival. B, like this is somehow my job. It is the funnest job in the world, but it is so good for content, vlogging at festivals, travel vlogging. I love it. That is my bread and butter, and it does so well, and it's so much fun for work because this is somehow my job, and I'm so eternally grateful, but it's so good for work. What do I do?
So Tara is very stressed out about Stagecoach and the possibility of not being able to go. So a lot of people are commenting back to Tara saying this is a first world problem and there are people out here that cannot afford food and definitely cannot afford eggs. Here's what I want to say to that. I think people would be a lot happier in their lives and maybe on social media in general if they stopped looking at these influencers that have these millions of followers that are living in these mansions and trying to rationalize in their head some way that this influencer is relatable to them. They are not. Unless you have a shit ton of bankrolls and you're buying the exact same shit that these people are buying, girl, you're living a fantasy watching them. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You are living a fantasy if in your mind you're like, I relate to the fact that they just bought a Rolls Royce. Look, it is nice to dream, and I am definitely someone who is into manifestation. So maybe that's what, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're not just like looking like they're relatable. Maybe they're like, you know what? I'm not going to knock them for this. No, that's so fucking, that is not what is going on here. People are literally upset because this rich lady is sitting outside of her mansion bitching about not being able to go to a festival where she's going to get swamp ass because there's people out here that cannot afford food. You guys are definitely going to have to let me know your opinion down below on, do you think people are looking for tits on an ant with Tara sitting outside of her house bitching about Stagecoach? Or do you think that she's in the right? I don't want to discount her feelings too much about the fact that she's so upset about Stagecoach. There's been things in my life that I've wanted to go to and haven't been able to go to. Definitely not the same as her though, sitting outside of a mansion complaining that a brand hasn't gotten back to me because they were going to accommodate my whole entire trip. I guess you know what? Read the room, bitch. And since I brought up Lila Gibney earlier in this video, she was the one that people were actually accusing of doing drugs at Tara Lynn's party that she had. And honestly, I haven't heard much about Lila on social media recently other than like the normal, is Tana going to be friends with Lila again? Why did they fall out? Like that kind of thing. Well, Lila is in a little bit of drama right now because a lady uploaded a video and was detailing her experience with Lila back in like 2020, 2021. It's honestly like a Cole Kerrigan situation, selling something and just not delivering the product to that person. You guys remember when Cole Kerrigan was telling shout outs on his Instagram story and there was drama behind that because he would literally put it up real quick, the person would see it and he would delete it? Well, a lady uploaded a video saying that she bought something from Lila. I think the item amount was like $200, something around that, which is kind of crazy because if this happened in 2020, 2021, we are in 2025, girl. We are going into May. Why is this the first time the internet is hearing about this? You should have been done reporting this to your bank to get your money back, girl. We are years into this. So Lila, of course, saw this video and decided that she was going to sit down and record a TikTok response. I want to know everybody's thoughts and opinions on how Lila actually responded to this situation because I didn't hear nothing about offering a refund. I didn't hear nothing about giving the money back. I heard some excuses.
Story time about how I trusted the wrong influencer and she stole money from me.
What's up, you guys? I just ordered the fattest sandwich from Ike's because I figured it was time to unwrap this drama and debunk everything that is being said online. First things first, I know this is literally not a good excuse for anything that you do wrong in life, but people change all the fucking time. And what she's talking about, this whole situation of her apparently not receiving the item that she paid for, was in 2020. At the time, I did not even have a designer cooch yet. So it's safe to say I was literally a different gender in a different headspace, but of course that does not excuse any of this. Like, I don't sell clothes online anymore because clearly I was fucking horrible at it. I am transgender, but I've never once claimed to be Donatella Versace, so I literally do not know what possessed me to even try and sell clothes via Instagram stories in the first place, but that bitch is retired and so am I. I do just want to say I'm sorry to Glow Getter. I do not know her first name. Obviously, we're not on that basis. But I do just want to say I'm sorry because obviously anyone in life, whether they're a supporter of me, that I'm just running into at fucking McDonald's drive-thru, like anyone in life, I never want to lie, steal, scam, hurt someone's feelings, honestly, unless they're, you know, an 87-year-old named Bert. It is never, ever, ever my intention with a friend, with a follower, with a relationship, with my parents, with my family, at all. But I probably should just stop now. But I do just want to say it does say a lot about Miss Glow Getter. She's even scrolling on Reddit in the first place. Baby, get a hobby. Take ayahuasca. go volunteer. You know that when I'm not literally looking hot or like gardening in my apartment and just levitating to White Lotus, I volunteer to help the homeless LGBT youth. But yeah, that's all I have to fucking say.
That's right, baby.
That's right. And guess what? It's tight. Okay, I literally had to wrap that sandwich up before I go into cardiac arrest. But truly, from the bottom of my heart, I never, ever, ever, ever want to hurt anyone's feelings or feel like anyone's getting fucked over, especially if you are a fan of me or a supporter of me or just have seen my content online and have supported me or hated me in any way. I don't want to hurt your fucking feelings or give you that feeling, because that's a fucking ass feeling. It's like when a daddy gave me $10,000 in fake cash. It's like a letdown, you know? But I love you guys so much, and every single ounce of love and support that you guys have ever given me does not go unnoticed. I love you so, so, so fucking much. I wish I didn't even have to address stuff like this, especially since whatever happened before my transition did. So I love you guys, and that's all I had to say. I honestly wanted to order food anyways and figured it was time to talk. So I love you.
So moving on from that, let's talk about James Charles real quick, because I need to give you guys an update or a continuance of the drama that he was in the other day. Let me give you a little refresher if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about right now. The other day, James uploaded a video reviewing one of those makeup products that has like all the different colors in it and it makes your perfect foundation shade. Well, in the beginning of James' video, where he was actually showing the product in the video that made it go viral, that brought it to his attention, somehow the TikTok that was downloaded to be put into James' video had no watermark on it. It's from this lady named Bish You Wish. But the shady part about it is that is not the only TikTok that was used in James' video. So hers did not have a watermark. Every other TikTok that was used in James' video had in bold letters, like literally big on the actual TikTok, the username, so people could go and find that person. There was also nothing in the description for people to know to go like check out Bish You Wish over on TikTok. So Bish You Wish also goes by Casey, and she started making a slew, like a lot. I think there was at least like 6 different videos calling James Charles out for what he did. Basically saying that James Charles is a piece of shit, like, girl. Fork found in kitchen, but also that it sucks that an influencer the size of James Charles, because I think that he has like 41 million people that follow him over on TikTok. Talk about pulling the wool over people's eyes, because those people in the comment section will literally go to bat for James Charles, trying to claim that everything that he's ever been accused of was just a lie. Like, honestly, I don't think that these people watched the same video that I watched with the no more lies, but also the one where James Charles had to come online and apologize to his victims, where he said that he was desperate. I know you guys are like, you're never gonna drop it, and I'm not. I'm like, why would I? These people are actually the reason why I'm never gonna drop that, because what do you mean he came online and proved his innocence? Okay. So getting back to Casey, she also wanted people to know that it's shitty that these influencers that are so large as James Charles do not give credit to these smaller creators that are giving them the ideas for their videos, or even they're using their content. Like, why was her name not in the down bar, James Charles? Well, James was at Coachella when all this was popping off, and he actually did get in contact with Casey because he was getting tagged a lot down in her comment section. People were also getting onto Casey in the comment section like, why are you writing so hard for this? Like, why do you want some attention from somebody who has been accused of what James Charles has been accused of? Casey said that she was aware of the allegations that were against him, and this is just a principle thing because he already used her content, so she might as well get some kind of credit. It's already out there. So James got in contact with Casey and basically said that it was a whole mix-up. He put it on his editor, said he does not understand how it was downloaded and the watermark was not included, because he always makes sure that he gives credit to smaller creators and just lets people know who the hell's videos he's using. He also messaged Casey and said that it was going to be handled by including her link down in the description, as well as pinning a comment underneath the video, which James did do for literally 10 seconds. He put it up so Casey would see it. He actually pulled a Cole Kerrigan and took it down within 10 seconds. So Casey made another video.
James Charles said that he was going to fix me not getting credit on the video where they took my video and then removed the watermark and used it. And then we're like, everyone, when they were tagging me, just be like, oh, like that's Casey. All of the comments were being erased. He essentially commented and he said, oh, like those comments must be like just flagged as spam, which like that's really weird that just like everybody who would just tag me or comment me, that would be spam and it'd be deleted. But now I don't believe that, because you guys, he credited me, right? For 2 seconds and then deleted it. Like literally erased it. Like he did it for 10 seconds and then erased it. He had like put it in the caption and then pinned a comment and then deleted it. And I think he did this because he was very clearly not happy with some of the comments, which in his message to me, where he says that he's like going to correct the stuff, he's like, based on your comments about me, don't worry, we'll make sure to never use it again, like hearts. Which again, that's fine. I don't want to be aligned with someone like that, but I'm just saying, like, common decency, when you take someone's work, you remove their watermark, you could at least let people be commenting and tagging them. And then it's very weird to add the credit and take it away. this is my response, where I thank him for correcting it, because he did. For 2 seconds I saw it, but then now it's gone and deleted. But I still told him I stand 10 toes on my feelings about the adult and minor situation people were commenting on. People who in the comments of my other videos were talking about the situation with him and minors and children. And I unequivocally don't stand for that. So I absolutely commented saying that I think that's vile, because it is. That's something I've never been okay with, and that's why I haven't supported his platform personally. The only reason I cared about getting credit is because it happens to small creators all the time. Really large creators will take their work and they won't even like shout them out or let them know. And in this case, my video was downloaded, my watermark was removed, and in the same video, another creator is in it. And they gave her credit right on the screen where people can see it. And I just think it's fair that if you're going to take people's stuff, to give them that credit. I think a lot of small creators fear making videos like this, or like my videos prior, because they fear that they'll be like pegged some sort of way in industry, or like brands won't want to work with them because they're problematic. But then I have to remind myself, if there are brands still working with people who have done things like that, like those things with minors and had such big situations, I am so certain in myself that brands that are ethical and moral will be aligned with me. I privated those videos because I'm like, okay, if it's corrected, whatever, like, right, no need to go on about it. But then to like give me the credit and delete it. So now I don't believe that the comments of people tagging me in my profile and my page are just like, oh, the spam magically filtered it out. I think they were deleted, just like the credit he gave me for a few moments was deleted. And one thing I've always said is, like, as I continue to grow, I want an authentic audience who knows me as a person and knows what I stand for and what I believe in. Because I'm not going to have people commenting, being like, did you know this, and just ignore it and act like I don't know that, or act like I'm okay with it, because I believe that silence is enabling behavior like that. But yeah, I will say another thing is a lot of the JC, followers were coming for me in the comments, as I'm sure they will for this one, because there's so many of them. He has 41 million followers. But at the end of the day, my integrity, my morale is important to me. And yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But just wanted to give you a little update.
But anyways, enough about the backstory. Let's talk about what's going on right now, because Casey just was not happy with how things ended with James Charles at all, because he took down the pinned comment, everything out of the description. So once again, nobody knows who this lady is at the beginning of James Charles' video. And Casey said, no, I'm not going to deal with that. She already said that she's going to try to get legal involved, and she's going to try to contact an attorney, which, girl, I really don't think that's going to go anywhere for you. But if you do sue him and you win, good for you, girl. But word on the curb, there might be some legal actually involved, because Casey, I came across your video last night, girl, and you said, and I'm proud of you, good for you, you stood your ground, okay? I have to commend it. Now, I feel like we don't see this often, but Casey stood on business and said, this is not going to get one over on me, and he is not going to play in my mother face. Casey put in a copyright complaint on James Charles' video, and YouTube has removed the video.
James Charles had to take his video down, which means the millions of views that he got and all that moolah he was going to get is now going to be $0. Love that. If a large creator steals your work, removes your watermark, and doesn't credit you, copyright claim them. You guys, do it. Copyright claim them. You don't have to sit back and allow it. Go ahead and shut it down, because it is so insane. And that's on standing your ground. It doesn't matter if you're a small creator. You don't have to sit there and allow someone to disrespect you, to steal your work, to monetize from your work, to remove your watermark, to delete all the comments that tag you and give you credit. You don't have to tolerate that behavior from anybody. I hope that some of the smaller creators seeing my videos who have this happen to them all of the time realize that you're allowed to stick up for yourself, take action, don't allow it. Your voice is important, and you absolutely can hold them accountable for doing this stuff. You don't just have to be like, oh, well, whatever. No, they need to learn to do better. Do better.
I just know James Charles is about to burst his BBL, bitch. You know that he's pissed. You know he's squawking around that house like, ah! Like, I just imagine when James switched the description and pinned the comment for Casey underneath his video and then removed it. I just know he was like, I'm getting one over on her right now. Looks like Casey came back and bitched a little bit there, didn't she? So as of right now, there is no response from James Charles. I didn't see anything on his social media. Casey has not uploaded another video, even though I'm sure Maybe like a week from now, we're going to get another one. Casey girl, if you were going to keep uploading these videos calling James Charles out, can we get a little bit extra added to the script? Like, I know that you're trying to like just stick to the facts about how horrible he is and what a piece of shit. Girl, drive it home all you want. Back it up and drive again. Anyways, that is all I have to say on this matter. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think that James is going to respond to this, and do you think that he is upset? People in the comment sections are saying that they think that legal is going to get involved and we might see a Casey versus James Charles. And with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you have made it this far, please hit the subscribe button as well as the thumbs up. You know what? Just leave me your most used emoji down below. I don't even know what mine is now that I think about it. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.